Hello everyone, my name is Jeremy Levin, and today we'll be looking at communication understanding and automation using Reinfer, a UiPath company. Today, organizations around the globe, small and big, share a similar challenge. They receive a massive amount of customer communications through channels such as email and chat that require quick and accurate resolution. In this demo, we will be taking a real customer scenario related to policy renewals at an insurance company. This process was completely manual before and took 3 days and spanned across multiple people in the business. With UiPath and Reinfer, the underwriters now have to process only exceptions while the robots automate the process. They reduced the time to process each request from 3 days to 3 hours, improving organizational efficiency and, more importantly, improving customer experience. Now let's see how UiPath and Reinfer are able to help customers achieve these results. As a business SME at a typical insurance company, I can see that Reinfer has analyzed the historical data and extracted the intent and topic of the emails. I understand what's driving the volumes and use this data to identify high volume and high impact processes to be automated. In this mailbox, I can see a significant number of these processes are transactional by filtering for the email threads that have 2 emails or less. And I can see that volume is being driven by policy-related requests and, more specifically, policy renewals. Switching over to the trends view, I can filter to focus on policy renewal requests. And I can see that we have a constant inbound of renewal requests and one peak at least once a month. By double-clicking on this data point, I can see the underlying messages that are driving these volumes. Here I can see the predictions Reinfer has made. Reinfer understands these emails are related to renewals and extracts relevant information with high confidence. For purpose of automation, it's important to have complete transparency of model performance. Reinfer has detailed metrics and recommendations to improve the model. If I select the renewals label, we can tune how sensitive Reinfer is to different concepts. And Reinfer shows us how often we get the prediction right and how many emails will be left for manual processing. This label is performing well, so our client knew that it could expect end-to-end automation for the vast majority of renewal requests they received. Now let's watch the robot process several emails. The first email is a renewal request, and in the background the robot extracts and validates the policy number and email address against the CRM, creates a renewal contract, and sends this contract to the customer. The robot has identified the next email as a quote and moves the email to the quote folder for the team to process. The next email is a renewal request. The robot goes through the same process as the initial renewal request that we saw, but the email address of the sender does not match the email in the CRM, so the robot has created a task for an underwriter to process. Let's take a look at that task. As an underwriter, I can immediately see that this is a request related to policy renewals. I can also see that Reinfer extracted information like policy number and effective date. It seems that the robot has found the policy in the CRM, but the reason for an exception is an email ID mismatch. I can validate this information and have the robot generate and send the contract to the customer. Once the task is submitted, the robot creates the renewal contract and sends it via email. The robot moves to the next email, and this email is classified as a claim. The robot downloads the attachment and uses UiPath Document Understanding and Forms AI to extract the relevant information from the claim attachment. And now there is a task created for an underwriter to validate the extracted information from the document. Let's take a look at that task. In this task, we can see the claim document on the right-hand side and the fields extracted on the left-hand side. This user can go through the fields and validate that the fields were extracted correctly. And when they press submit, the robot will continue processing this email. The robot takes the human validated data and creates the claim in the CRM. Now the robot is done processing the 4 emails, and we can see that the emails were moved into their respective folders based on intent. Now let's navigate to the CRM to see the renewal requests that were created. As we refresh the page, we will see the 2 renewal requests that were created. Additionally, we can navigate to the claims page in the CRM to see the new claim that was created. You can see that the fields extracted from the document are added in the claim. Now that we have seen a robot process a few emails, I would like to show how fast robots can run and scale. With serverless robots, UiPath and infer can process millions of communications in no time. Here we are seeing 100 unread emails being processed by serverless robots in under a minute. Underwriters have only to deal with exceptions. And as a customer, I get my renewal policy almost immediately. In conclusion, communication understanding and automation improves organizational efficiency and provides a better customer experience. Thank you for taking the time to watch this demo.